What did that mean to you?
Oh yeah, it was huge. Yeah, I saw it on Sunday after I got done with some treatment, and it was I mean, it was great to see. It was a huge honor, big blessing. Yeah, it's kind of from where I came from to where I'm at now. It's kind of surreal. So very, very big honor, very humbling.
Yeah, I think everybody, focused on the coordinator changes helping KJ, and obviously it did. But how did the changes that they made with Kenny and the open date and then the week to get ready? How did those changes positively affect the O line?
Yeah, so we're just able to play a lot faster. We cut down a lot of plays, and we're just running them fast. So you don't really have to think as much as we were before. So it's kind of just get set, get on the ball, and fire off as hard as you can. So it helps us out a lot without having to think too much. We can just focus on trying to move people off the ball. So it's probably the biggest thing that helped us out this week.
Did you get a sense you guys wore down Florida a little bit with the way you're moving the ball and also with the tempo speed?
Yeah, I think we did, especially that big boy, that 400 and some pounder. Yeah, he was getting pretty tired out there when we were going fast. So, yeah, I don't think they were expecting it really coming off a bye week, that we had time to train for it and everything. So, I think it definitely played to our advantage. So.
Okay, I might have a couple more, but I'll turn it back to Oliver. Thanks.
Tom, go ahead.
KJ, when you got the touchdown responsibility record for Arkansas, it came after a loss. And so I guess maybe you weren't able to talk about it maybe like you might have, but now you got the touchdown passes record with Brandon Allen at 64. So I just wonder what you think about the fact that you're starting to kind of hit that plateau where you're starting to break all these records.
It's a humbling experience. It's a surreal moment. It's a blessing, for one, just to be able to come in and do the thing that I did at the quarterback position at a very high level on the big stage in this conference. Surreal moment. I wouldn't be where I'm at without my teammates. I mean, those guys always push me to be the best that I can, and also put me in great situations, and also bailing me out sometime as well. So just having teammates like me, like myself, and they just being able to be a great teammate, and also just make sure that we're doing the small things right and helping me accomplish some of my goals that I have.
Gotcha. Hey, so you're 160 yards away, I think, somewhere in that range from Tyler Wilson's school passing record. Are you aware of that? And what would you think about the possibility of having that particular record?
I actually did it today. I looked at it today, the records and everything, and it's a big deal to me. I want to be able to break the record, the touchdown record, and also the passing yards record. But I mean, I'm not just trying to focus on go out there and try to do too much to try to make sure I beat the record. I'm gonna play within the system and takes what the defense give me and take advantage of it. So I mean, I still want to play within the system and make sure I'm not forcing the ball in tight areas and just being careless with the ball, trying to just because I want to break the record. So I'm gonna let the game come to me and just take advantage of it.
Gotcha. Hey, Beaux, so here you guys are, 3 games left, all at home. What do you and coming off a big road win? What's kind of maybe the feeling around the program heading into these last 3, starting with Auburn?
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more energy in the locker room. Coach Guidance brought a ton of energy to the offense specifically. So we're excited. We got these last 3 home games at home, so we're excited to have a home crowd. And, just like I said, a lot more energy, especially on the offensive side of the ball. So.
You've had a front row seat for just about all of KJ's, antics or whatever you want to say, action. What have you thought of what he's brought to this program the last several years?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely changed the program, changed the culture at this place. When we came here, we were 2-10 back to back our freshman year. So just to see where we came from, the culture that has, like I said, the culture change that took in place here, and he spearheaded all of it. So he's a great player. Love playing in front of him and blogging for him, and he's really fun to watch on the field. So enjoy.
All right, KJ, your thoughts about that too, and specifically facing this Auburn team, what you expect?
We expect a very competitive game. I mean, they're SEC team, we're SEC team, so it's going to be a battle out there. They're very disciplined and they plays really hard on the defense side of the ball. So it's just like I said, every week it's all about us. I mean, it's about how we prepare this week, how we approach the game on Saturday, and being able to come out there and start fast and executing the standard at a very high level. So it's going, like I said, it all come down to us and how we approach the game and how we take our preparation this week. And Saturday will take care of itself.
Thanks, guys.
Trey.
KJ, I was curious who you need to watch out for on the defensive side of the ball, personnel-wise, like the guys that kind of jump out to you.
They have they're pretty experienced on the back end. They got some really experienced guy that played a lot of ball. Their corners, DJ James, is a standout right now. I think he's high on the board for corner. He got a high grade on corner, so he's a great guy on the back end. The safety they have, pretty box guy, love to come down, play in the box and stuff like that. So they got great guys on defense side of the ball. They all play as a unit, and they're very competitive. I mean, you see them all flying around the ball. They make sure that all of them rally into the ball. So I mean, it just comes down to us executing our game plan and executing the standard, and just line up playing fast, try to eliminate distractions, and make sure that we're out there playing confident and just making sure that we execute.
Beaux, what are your thoughts on defensive line at Auburn? What do they have up front? And they're just a defensive front overall.
Yeah, they're a really good SEC defensive line. They got a small, not really small, but smaller than what we were playing last week. Number 50, he's a Kansas transfer. He's really shifty, and he's got some strength as well. And then they've got another 5-star. I think he might be a junior this year. 52, I think, is his number. He's a really strong dude. He's pretty big too. So they got a solid defensive line. They do a little bit of line movement, so we'll have to be ready for that. But Coach Kennedy's going to get us ready for the movements, and I think we should have some success. So
50 on the defensive line. That's Jaleel Irvin. Do you remember him at all when y'all played Kansas?
I
know that's offensive line. Excuse me.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think he. Yeah, he was on the offensive line.
So what Coach Pittman talked about coming home and playing in front of the home crowd, and I guess kind of putting on a show like you guys did against Florida, but bringing it home. After the way the Mississippi State game went at home and BYU and stuff, how important is that to you? I mean, obviously it's important to win, but just to kind of win the respect back of the fans.
Yeah, it's a big deal. Just being able to come back to the state of Arkansas and just play in front of our fans. I mean, they've been dedicated. They've been loyal to us, and we just want to be able to go out there and just put on a great show for them, for the fans, and just like you said, gain respect back from them. I mean, we kind of got a little bumpy and stuff, so we just want to be able to go out there and just play a great game, give the fans a show, and make sure that we're back on top and that our home crowd is still behind us.
Yeah, but what's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, same thing as KJ said. It's a big deal to get a win, especially an SEC win at home in our stadium for these fans. It's been too long, especially this year. So to go out and win these last 3 games at home, hopefully spark a lot of excitement within the fan base. So,
thanks, guys.
Close this one out, Bob.
Okay. KJ, I think I was reading this right, that Auburn leads the SEC in takeaways with 15. I think they got 11 picks, and their free safety's got 4 of them. Just wondering how important is it I mean, it's always important now to take care of the ball, but against these guys, they seem to be pretty good at taking it away. What's the key to ball security in a game like this?
Taking advantage of what they give me. Can't go broke taking a profit. So, I mean, if the guy opening the flats, take it to the flat. So not being able to force nothing downfield and not giving those guys a chance to be able to make a play on the ball and make sure I'm putting my guys in the ball in a great position that only my guys can get it and go up and make a play on it. So just being able to just be smart with the ball, decision-making going to be at an all-time high. And like I said, can't go broke taking a profit.
And Beaux, I know it's been a tough year for the team. I know the offensive line's caught a lot of heat and criticism from fans. That just kind of goes to the territory, I guess, when you're an SEC program. But how have you guys handled that? And how do you think the line's doing right now?
Yeah, we definitely see it. We hear it, but we like to take it as motivation. So we'll see all those things. We know in the bad times, that's what's going to happen. It's an SEC program. They expect a lot out of us. So to whom much is given, much is expected. So we got to perform, and we know that. So that's given us a lot of extra motivation to go out there and do well. So,
KJ, how do you think Beau's done it as your center this year?
He's done a great job. I mean, he's taking on the role, being the head guy, communicate, make sure everybody's on the same page up front. Because I mean, up front they work as a unit, and Beau's the guy leading the charge up front. He gets everybody on the same page, and he's been doing a great job, just being able to come out of his shell and be more vocal and communicating and making sure that he's getting everybody aligned and what he sees, and whatever he sees is right, and just making sure that guys on the same page. He's done an extremely good job of that, and I just glad having a guy in front of me like Beau blocking for me.
Thanks, guys.
Jackson, squeeze yours in.
Yeah, just for both of you guys, I know Patrick went down and Tykees came in and did a really good job. Just how good was it to kind of see Tykees have that moment, and you guys didn't give up a single sack with him in the game?
Yeah, it was good to see Tykees come in and fill in that role for us. That's that's what we expect whenever somebody goes down like that. It's next man up mentality. So, the whole offensive line feels for Kudus. Don't know how long he's going to be out, but while he is, Tykees is taking his spot, and we'll see if he can roll with it. And he's been doing a good job so far, so we're happy for him.
Yeah, KJ, you got any thoughts on that? I know Sam said he kind of brought an added energy maybe when he came in the game, just kind of wanting to seize his opportunity maybe.
Yeah, like you said, seize his opportunity. I mean, you got to be ready at all times. When your number's called, you got to be able to perform. And he's been preparing each and every week, and his number was called, so he got to take advantage of his opportunity. And I think it was a really big confidence booster for him from here on out, and especially this week as well. So I think it was a big confidence booster that he can go out there and his confidence will be through the roof, and that he can be able to sustain and be able to go out there and be himself and play within the system.
And KJ, you there's that video that went around of you and Kenny kind of celebrating, I guess, before you guys got to the locker room. Did you seek him out? Did you guys just kind of cross paths before getting to the locker room? How did that kind of come to be with you guys celebrating there?
I was walking into the locker room, and like he was like coming around because they was in the box, so he was like, we kind of met face to face. And then we just had our moment right then and there. I mean, we really didn't even like say too much words. It was just excitement and joy, just being able to see his face light up from him being able to be thrown and be able to be him given the opportunity like he did to be the offense coordinator for the rest of the season, and him to come out his debut, he ended up winning the game and putting up a lot of points and most yards we've had all season. So it was a big deal for both of us because I mean we work hand to hand. So it was a big deal for both of us, and we just needed that moment to express ourselves and our feelings.
Thanks, guys.
Good stuff, guys. Appreciate it.